Hello everyone. Today you'll learn how to make a search engine using HTML5 and CSS3 and JavaScript 2. Now how am I going to replace this with this, you might ask yourself. Before I can tell you that though, you have to understand how a search engine works. So, let's start explaining. So search engines work by crawling over about 100 billion websites. But you might ask yourself, what is a web crawler? A web crawler is a bot that scans the internet to find something. Now it's time we move on to the actual part where I show you the code. Hey guys, so now we're in the code. So I'll be explaining the index.html for my website. So first of all, I declare that this is an HTML document type, and these two right here, these two lines of code just define what how this HTML works, how this HTML file works. So now this is the header. This is the header area where you will declare stuff to be used in the body in general. So it's out of the viewpoint here, viewport. Just put some content. We put the content type as text/HTML. The content for images we took from the main folder, images subfolder, and then from there. And the viewport for the scale of the website is 1.50 at normal, and the maximum scale is 5.0. So the icon for this, I haven't set this yet on the website, but you know. And so this is where we get the styles from. This is well, at least how I got my styles. I put a bunch of styles into a CSS file, and this is just the title for our website. And this is just a style to make our thing look better, our HTML file, like whenever you show it. So this is just the main part of the body. So we added the viewport for the top of the screen, messages, a search engine that searches 100 million websites. It actually does, which is pretty nice. And we just kind of closed it right there. So now we can go on to the content part, where I just made a style for the content. And here's the dark mode that I'll be using. And the message top, once again, I just added it to keep it symmetrical. And then these are just ending codes. So right here, message top, this is another one to keep it centered. And dark mode ignore, I used the dark mode basically plugin. So yeah. And so what I did here is right here is well, we were here, but so this was just for dark mode, and this images right here, this is for our main logo on our website. These are also just closing. So once again, dark mode ignore. This I explained in my other video. I'll link it in the description. So go check it out, because I put an in-depth explanation on how HTML and website coding works there. So and this is just a search box only. I did use csc.google.com. Once again, go and check my other video out that I released a few days ago. Wait, no, not a few days ago. I'm gonna release it about at the same time. So this is just another style for our looks. And this is once again another style. And here I made an ID. I made a div with an ID of sticky for cookies. And the width I set to 100% of the screen. and I also just made a deleter, so whenever you click the OK button, it would delete the cookies. So the deleter function, this is how it works. So it takes a cookie, it grabs an element by its ID, and it does on click. It just finds this. It finds the ID, and then it just removes it. Pretty simple. So here is the code for our dark mode. So this is the footer wrapper. So it's around the bottom of the screen. This is the script right here. If you wanted to check it out, I mean, you really can't, but you know. So this is the script for like our JavaScript script for how it works. So what we do is we go function. So it opens a new function, makes a dark mode /submit widget, and then here these are just the settings. Here you can change anything you want. You can change the label to, I don't know, like E for example, if you wanted, but I prefer the moon and the sun part because it actually looks pretty nice. So the bottom offset I changed to 0. The right I set it to unset. Left I set it to 32. So I basically did all of these. Yeah, so these are just settings here, and here are the dark mode options. Here's what's actually telling the computer that, oh, this is these are options here. And just dark mode.show widget to actually show everything. This is the bottom of the screen. So it's the ID is E. And then copyright 2022. And yeah, these are just some ending. And here we go. Yeah, guys, I explained. This is the explanation for the index here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe. Once again, I spent like 50 hours making this video. So, please do subscribe. It will help me out a ton. And see you guys later.